People get so depressed when I say that too. I go like, yeah, I'm gonna die of cancer.
No, I think you will. It's fine. I want some. Here's the thing. I love my friends. Some of you guys do have to die to make my story more textured.
Yeah,
and I do accept that. And it can't just be one of the whatever.
I'm thinking.
How else?
I cherish.
You have to give a really good eulogy, and if you don't have a friend die, you'll never have the opportunity to give that eulogy.
Hey, I've done this to my dad. Would you give me a brief eulogy real quick?
Right now?
Yeah.
You've given a eulogy for your father who's still alive?
I was trying to get him to stop drinking.
And it didn't work.
Yeah.
I was trying anything.
Should I do it too?
Sure. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Hey guys, can I go first?
Yeah, please.
Hey guys, so as you know, because of the situation, we had to end the podcast.
Wait, you're making this announcement on the podcast?
No, this is me at the Colton's funeral.
Oh, okay.
And we're recording, right?
Just to make sure everyone knows, the podcast is ended. I'm not going to continue with the Just Dylan. Unfortunately, as everybody knows, it's January 18th, 2026. We begged Colton to stop drinking, but he fell over his balcony drunk at his apartment and died alone. But at least we're here together with him, and he's in our spirit. Well, he's not in our spirits because he didn't believe in religion, so he's not here with us. But we all know that everybody here did everything that we could, and no one's in trouble.
Yeah, and no one's in trouble. That's good. Let us all.
I know everybody here tried.
Yeah. And I wouldn't really have anything to say to fall. I'd kind of have to, because I'd have to go up after you, and I'd be like, one more time for Dylan. I mean, how about that? That was good.
I forgot to mention a couple of fun stories.
And then, and you know what you could do? You could lay a blending brush on his in his coffin.
And I go, and then I actually messed up his blending brush, so I just want to give him this and lay it to rest. And I lean in and go, are you fucking happy now with your brush?
We start shaving microplastics.
Yeah.
I'd bury you in booze so that you can be buried with what you loved most.
Thank you so much.
Fifth bottle Jack.
I'd give you my vape.
Jose.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Make sure it looks like a hoarder's.
Put a live cat in there and close it real quick. Yeah.
Just some old newspapers. Just make sure it's very full.
Yeah.
I actually told my
that
brother.
Picture of Colin Quinn. You get whatever you want.
I told my brother that he has to sing an original song at my funeral, and it has to include a call-in response, but the only person who's allowed to respond is my sister, and if anybody else responds, he has to start over, but he does have to say, come on now, everybody!
So there all day.
Wait, can I make a request?
To sing another song?
I would love to sing a song at your funeral, and I would love for it to be, I Hope You Dance.
Oh, that's so nice, because he did write me an original that he said was really nice, but it was actually pretty mean.
Oh, was it mean?
Yeah, I'd say so. We could play it and then I can find out.
Yeah, play it.
Okay. Coming up.
You bombing singing at his funeral because it's also a bunch of other gay men that are like, yeah, I don't really go in for male singing.
And I'm like, I hope you dance.
You crying. Also, you're the one guy you didn't wear a suit. It's just that you're black jeans.
But I'm going up and down the aisles with my microphone, being like, "Let's have fun." Everyone wants to have fun.
You're trying to be a star at Colton's funeral.
Yeah.
He fake cries. He
No.
goes, hold on, I didn't get it. Do it again.
No, I could do it.
Yeah.
You would real cry at Colton's funeral?
Of course. I'd actually probably give a really powerful speech.
Yeah.
Is he fake crying? That would be so funny. Dylan fake cried at Colton's funeral.
I remember that at Nick Roche's. I guess it wasn't a funeral.
I've actually never laughed harder in my entire life than at Nick Roche's funeral.
It was really good. It was so fun.
It was so good.
However, I did notice, I was like, because people love to be close to somebody who died.
They love it.
Very uncomfortable watching that.
Yeah, I was starting to watch just tons of people because remember initially, Christy Vera, God bless her, tried to throw together this thing. And she was going around saying who would like to give a speech. And they only had only 4 people signed up. And there were people that were really close to Nick. Makes sense. She wanted to get more people. Once I watched comic brains start to turn where they started
Stage
to
time?
see. Well, yeah, also that. And I think just that feeling like a closeness of the community. Everybody was feeling so moved. But they started to notice that it was a really kind of giving crowd. And then I started to watch it's like a line of comics coming up to do these kind of. Everybody was acting sad. I was like, did you even fucking know, Nick? Yeah, man, this is hard.
You're
and then watching into a funny.
You're literally
anecdote.
just talking about Matt.
No, it wasn't just that. It wasn't just that. I watched a number of people do that. You know, because it is like
100%. I agree. But it was also the funniest moment.
It was great too.
It was very touching and beautiful.
And I'm being cynical.
Who did the best?
Oh, Patrick Depard.
Yeah, Patrick Depard.
The
first thing he said is he goes up there, and it worked because he was really close with Nick, and he was actually crying.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people were kind of feigning emotions up there.
Yeah.
He was like really teary-eyed, and he's like, "Man, I know what you guys are. I know we're all thinking the same thing. Why couldn't it have been Joe Begley?"
Eruption in the room. I mean, everyone went crazy.
I literally threw myself off my chair. I jumped in the air when he said that. I laughed. I called my dad. I go, I've got to tell you what just happened at this memorial. And my dad burst out. Oh, I had to. Yeah. I've never laughed harder in my entire life.
Yeah, that was so funny. Also, Joe, nobody took, because I remember.
Yeah, Joe wasn't there, which is a crazy.
Joe wasn't there. He was gone. He was skiing in Vermont or wherever the fuck he goes. Like, all year. It'll be June. He's like, yeah, skiing in Connecticut.
Never had a job. Yeah.
Never had a job.
Yeah.
Only wear skiing shirts.
Yeah.
And then he came back, and Patrick Depard brought up. He was like, yo, I'm sorry. And Joe had no idea what he was talking about because it was weeks later. He's back from a ski trip with a goggle suntan.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about. And then it was funny because nobody told him. And he brought up, he's just like, dude, why didn't you tell me? And I was like, what? Am I supposed to call and be like, funny thing happened at your expense? Like, I just didn't think to.
I feel like I did tell him. I feel like I called him and I was like, I just want to let you know the funniest shit happened. And
really?
And everybody loved it.
He forgot.
That's fine.
Did you pull up the song?
Yeah, I couldn't have enough internet, so I would switch into my
your phone. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Found it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've always known who I am. Colton is still figuring that out. Everyone I wanted to be him. No one wants to be around him. But I do.
That's it.
That was the whole song?
Yeah, they start making
Not
it
in a
sound.
sex way, just more like friends who make a podcast together.
Yeah, I think it's a sweet song.
Yeah.
But
Sweet.
No one wants to be around him.
And when we were rooming in Las Vegas, he just got to be like, everyone wants to be Colton. No one wants to be around him.
There's also somehow there's nothing more you than you demonstrating your value to a friend than being like, nobody really likes you or wants to be around you, but I do, and I love you.
Yeah.
Like,
I like exclusivity.
yeah, you love exclusivity.
Yeah.
You love after hours.
I do.
Yeah.
I see like a small group. Like whenever I hang out with you guys, and you guys are like, then you start inviting all these other people to. I go, this is a huge problem for me. Like I thought we were just gonna do the core group, and now there's some hanger-ons. And
Dylan
they're
hates the additional people.
Yeah, I don't know why they're here.
I feel an immense responsibility being a JFK type in the scene.
Of course.
To include.
Yeah, everyone was a additional person at one point. I was an additional person just flying around Dean and Spencer over at the fucking Santa Cruz
I know,
Theater.
but there's certain hangs that happen that you go like, this is just right.
I agree.
I think my favorite number is 5.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
We are to drag out horse.